I'm hijacking your summer. It's winter now.
Ugh. Okay, explain yourself.
No. Explanation now. Explanation later, but for now, I'm gonna ramble about my favorite and least favorite things to do in the winter. I'm loving the enthusiasm.
Snowman. An absolute classic, and it's one of the few winter activities where you really get to exercise your creativity. And, did you know, you don't just have to make men out of snow.
What?
You can make anything your heart desires. You can make a cute little goblin man.
Or a disco duck.
Or an ancient being that marks the beginning of Ragnarok. Or just a pile of snow that you name Jerry. And the cool thing is that we have this neat little hat that can bring all your snowman creations to life. Solid 9 out of 10. Hard to go wrong with this one. Sledding. This one's a childhood favorite of mine. Waking up to find it snowed, getting all bundled up and heading out to the biggest hill in the neighborhood, fighting with your sibling to see who gets the cool sled with the handbrake while the other gets the terrifying circle one that spins. It's great. I'd say the only real downside to sledding is the bigger and the better the hill you have, the longer it takes to hike back up. With that being said, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. Don't have a whole lot to say, just a lot of fond memories. And snow angles. It's a nice, almost enchanting winter activity. Falling into a fluffy pile of snow with lazy snowflakes drifting all around you. The feeling of peace as you, I got snowed on my back! And 5 out of 10, kind of romanticized, nicer to think about than to actually do. Skiing. It is amazing. It's like sledding, only elevated. You get to go way faster on skis. You don't have to hike all the way back up the hill when you're done. And walking around in ski boots makes you feel like the Terminator. I am powerful. Plus, there's tons of different skiing options. You have classic downhill skiing, cross-country skiing, skiing with just one ski.
And of course, ski jumping.
Woo!
And I, of course, am incredibly skilled at skiing. My mom, who used to be a professional ski patroller, has described my technique as looking like a flailing Muppet careening down the hill. 10 out of 10, baby. Ultimate favorite winter activity. Snowshoes. It's just walking in the snow. In an open expanse of white. Just you, the howling wind, and your thoughts. 2 out of 10. I had an existential crisis. Ice skating. I have the most specific gripe against ice skating that keeps it from being a 10 out of 10. Okay, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love ice skating. I do. I really do love it. But we're gonna talk about one specific thing real quick, okay? Just hold on for me for a second. My favorite part about being on the ice is going fast. But there's one little evil monstrosity preventing me from going fast. The toe pick. This thing is the bane of my winter existence. The thing is, when you pick up speed on the ice, a lot of your body weight leans forward. And that's when this little gremlin we like to call the toe pick decides to bite the ice and send you flying. And the thing is, this isn't a problem if you can get your hands on some hockey skates, which have a gently curved front instead of shark teeth.
Excuse me, can I have some hockey skates? Sorry, we don't have any hockey skates in your size. But if you're falling a lot, we do have those over there.
8 out of 10 despite the toe pick. Ice fishing. Okay, I'm gonna need to apologize to my grandparents ahead of time for this one because we used to do this all the time growing up. Ice fishing is terrible. I'm sorry, you go on the ice, you drill a hole in the ice, and you sit there in the cold, and you wait. I just don't get it. Fishing in general just really isn't for me. I'm too impatient. At least with normal fishing, you get to splash around in the water to pass the time. Hey, you're scaring away the fish. But for obvious reasons, you can't do that with ice fishing. Hey, you're scaring away the fish. 1 out of 10 only gets a redeeming point because it was an excuse to hang out with family. Meh. Drinking hot cocoa. This one's self-explanatory. Is just good. One of the best feelings in the world is coming inside from a cold day and warming up from the inside out with a cup of chocolate, a cup of chocolatey goodness. My goodness, I'm brain dead. 9 out of 10. The only reason I'm deducting a point is because, like I mentioned before, I'm an incredibly impatient person. So I don't wait for it to cool down and usually end up burning my tongue. Gah! It's worth it. Dog sledding! Okay, yes, I've never actually been dog sledding before, but it's on my bucket list. And you might tell me, oh no, you can't judge a winter sport that you've never tried before. But my counter argument to that is, doggy, look at the good boys. There is no ranking system that can account for their perfection, okay? In conclusion, winter good.
Hello, my wonderful procrastinators. In lieu of a promised explanation, I wrote this script while on winter break from school, but didn't have nearly enough time to finish it before I had to go back to college. However, because I'm stubborn, I decided to finish the animation anyway and upload it in the middle of the summer. Because I clearly need to keep up my brand of absolute nonsense, and I am apparently in the mood to become enemies with the YouTube algorithm. Anyway, I know it's been a while, but thank you guys so much for watching and being patient with me. School has really been kicking my butt this year. However, I am planning on making a video about all the art I did during my first year of animation school, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching, procrastinators, and I hope you have a great rest of your summer.